Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We're located in Frederick, Colorado, just off of Frontage Road here on I-25. So if you guys have not seen our lot or anything like that, this is where we're located. My name is Denise Vargas. También hablo español para los que ocupen ayuda con alguien que les dé servicio en español. También puedo hacer eso. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys this 2019 used. So this is a used trailer. Just arrived on our inventory off of a trade. So this is a used 2-horse bumper pull Logan. So we are looking at kind of basically the same stuff we almost always do. This is a Bullseye model, and it has a little bit of a different color. I mean, it's almost like a gold champagne color essentially, but I'm just going to take you guys through this trailer. So we'll start up here in our tack room. So standard on these guys on the door, we're looking at that bus window up at the top. We're also looking at a bit more bridle hooks just added onto the door itself. And then we're also looking at that brush box underneath here. It does come with the carpet. You can remove it if you guys would like to remove it. That is also a possibility. I know some people don't really like that in there. And then working our way into the trailer itself, we're working just off of that running board itself to come into the trailer. This guy has a swing out 2-tier saddle rack, so you guys can put your saddles on here. This guy will swing out just like this. You can leave it out, or you guys can shove it back in and work just off of the saddle rack itself back in here. Really depends on preference. I know some people like to have it out, some really don't. And then we're also working off of a blanket bar that essentially does the same thing. So whenever you have this guy out, you can have this guy fully looped around, and I can show you guys how that looks real fast. So we have this out, and this guy will literally do a 360. I mean, it's standing off of the bar down here, so it'll fully go around if you guys want it here, and that guy like this, if you guys want this like this. It really is up to you guys on that preference. And then as well, we're going to be looking at those bridle hooks up here. So you have that half carpeted top where your bridle hooks are hanging, and then we have that black vortex lining on the bottom of these Logans, as every other Logan we have seen as well. Looking into our flooring itself, we're looking at just that standard carpet that you guys also see on the wall will also be on the ground itself on here. And then we are also working just off of a full spare tire that will be located inside of your tack room in here on this guy. So it is a little bit of a smaller tack room, but I mean, it is definitely big enough to carry all the stuff that you guys could and should put in here. And I'll put this guy back in. We're also working off of a interior LED light on this one. So you have that full light in here. So if you guys need to turn the light on during the night, if you guys need a little bit more visibility within the trailer itself, you guys do have that ability to do that inside the tack room. We'll come down this way. So this trailer is a 6'9", 7 tall trailer. So you have that standard height and width on this guy. We're also looking at 2 rubber torsion axles. These guys are working off of that 3,500 pound axles, and then that 15-inch or steel wheels. These guys will be your steel wheels on this one, so a little bit different than the other ones. We do have our marker lights just on top of that fender right there, and we are looking at that 2 tie hooks on here. So that 2-horse, you have those 2 tie hooks here on your hip side of the trailer itself. You're also looking at bus windows on this guy for your hip side, so you guys can ride with those open if you guys would like a little bit more airflow inside the trailer. And we are looking at just that LED light that sits up there, so it does give a little bit more visibility to this end of your trailer, because essentially, I mean, you don't see very much sometimes at night, so that guy will definitely help you guys in the long run when it comes to lighting, so you guys can have a little bit more visibility. Now we'll work our way to the very back of this trailer. We're working off of those 2 50/50 doors, so these guys will open evenly, and then we just have that one subdivider in here. We're working off of that vortex lining, as I mentioned, inside of the tack room. This half of the trailer up will be that galvanized steel, And then the bottom down will have that vortex lining. So this is all this black that's on here. I mean, this is a 2019, as I mentioned. It is a used trailer, and you guys can kind of tell, I mean, it definitely has held up within these years, almost 6 years old. I mean, basically 6 years old already. So the trailer itself has definitely held up. It's worked. I mean, you have your horses in here, you guys are moving, you guys are doing all that kind of stuff with your animals, and I mean, they're pretty big animals. So we're looking at a subdivider on here. This guy, you will pull the pin up, and this guy will kind of swing back out. You can push it further down this way, if I can get it all the way shut, and just hook it on in there. If you guys want to ride with just one horse on here, you guys are more than capable of hooking it on and just having that one horse in that open space. We are working off of a padded divider, so you'll see the pads on both ends of this trailer, on both ends of this divider right here. And then you just have that one latch on the end over there where your divider will cling to over there. We're working off of those two lights, the two interior lights in here. And we'll talk a little bit about our roof. So this trailer was a hail sale trailer back in 2019, sold as new, sold with the hail damage. So this trailer does have hail damage on it. This is how the trailer will be sold, obviously. Again, it was sold like that, so keep in mind it does have that on here. It's the only essentially biggest flaw that this trailer has. On the roof as well, we're looking at our two roof vents. You guys will pull in and out, drag air in, or pull air out of your trailer itself. We do have our 3D rings located in the front of every single one of the stall areas, so you guys can put a feed bag there if you guys use your feed bags. If you guys don't use feed bags, I mean, you can just leave that space pretty empty. It's really preference and up to you how you guys want to do that. We're also looking at just our hooks on the very top of the trailer, so you do have those tie hooks up on there as well. So we'll work our way over to the head side of this guy, but first I want to show you guys real quick. As you can tell, we do have our brake lights, so you'll have brake lights on both ends, and then this is how you guys will work that exterior light to turn on and off, and then this is how you guys would work that interior light as well to turn it on and off. So again, you do have that load light in the back, so if you guys are traveling super late at night or park super late, need to unload, load, etc., you guys have that light back there that will give you guys a little bit more visibility in that instance whenever you kind of don't always see very much around those guys. We also are looking at those marker lights at the very top of the trailer as well. So you have the marker lights, you have your backup lights on this guy. Now on our head side, we are working those two drop down windows with gel bars. These also will be having this mesh on them, so if you guys don't want the mesh on it and you guys want to remove the mesh, you guys are more than capable of doing it. It does come with it though, so you guys can always just store them. You can ride with your drop down windows fully like this if you guys would like, or you guys can ride with them exactly like this, just the gel bar up. And if you guys don't want to really necessarily bring any more airflow into the trailer, you can run with just the bus window, open that guy the same way you would pull any other. You just pull this guy up and down. It is super nice, especially for me. I am very short. I mean, I could not reach that latch at all. Even if I tried, I would have to get on this running board right here. So it's nice that Logan has this feature where you just have that little pull bar there and you just pull it down, the window will come with you, and just slam it back shut up. And the way to operate your gel bars is you guys would pull the middle bar. So as you guys can tell, there's a little block that separates every single one of the bars. So on this guy, you would just pull it down and push it back in, and your gel bar is intact now. So that is the way to kind of put that guy back in. And again, I mean, your window's not gonna go anywhere. If you guys are riding down the road and it's super windy, that guy is not gonna go anywhere. So you're more than capable of doing that with your trailer. We're also looking at those two tie hooks on this side as well. So if you guys have any friends that are traveling with you, if you guys are out at the show, anything like that, you guys can hook them up to the other side of the trailer, or If you have two horses don't really get along, one on each side, you guys have that possibility as well. We're also looking at another light on the very top of the head side. So again, you have more visibility towards this side. You guys will be able to see a lot more whenever you guys are working off of this side of the trailer, as well as the other side. So you just get that LED lighting as well. Now we'll work our way up to the hitch of this trailer. As I was mentioning, I mean, vortex line throughout the whole entire trailer. You are seeing it at the very front of this. So they have that vortex lined all throughout the very nose of this trailer, excluding that actual crank. So we're working off of a single jack with electric brakes. So this guy, you just hook up as you normally would a bumper pull. Your safety chains are located at the bottom. You also have that breakaway chain there as well. And then we are also working off of that 7 plug that's currently connected to the machine that kind of gave us power over here to show you guys around. But this is what the front would look like. Again, mentioned in the beginning, we are looking at that like gold champagne color, a little different. It's fairly nice color, I think, in my opinion, honestly. And again, you guys, as I mentioned already, this is a 2019 Logan Coach Bullseye 2-horse bumper pull. This guy came in on a trade. It is new inventory to our lot. And as I mentioned already, please remember this trailer does have hail damage in it. So if you guys are considering this trailer, keep in mind you are looking at a trailer that has some hail damage as far as that goes. Again, if you guys have any other questions at all whatsoever, this is my cell phone number. This is also the office number, and you guys are looking at my email. So if you guys have any questions on this guy or any other trailer that is in our lot, please give me a call, even send an email. Either or works. Como les dije en el principio, mi nombre es Denise. También hablo español para los que ocupen a alguien que hable español que les dé servicio en ese idioma. Estoy a sus servicios. Este viene siendo mi número celular. Este viene siendo el número de la oficina. Y aquí también está mi correo electrónico. Me pueden marcar, me pueden mandar correo electrónico como ustedes gusten. Y otra vez estoy a sus servicios por cualquier cosa. And yeah, you guys, that would pretty much wrap up this 2-horse bumper pull for us. If you guys have any other questions, please let me know. And we'll see you guys again next week. Thank you.